So this is my new bug out bag. Um, One thing I want to mention is I got some comments about this, and I stated in the last video that it's a long-term survival bag, and people have been commenting that I have too many blades or whatever in here, and I might do a separate video on this, but you can't have too many tools in a survival situation. Using a knife to do all your chores is wasting energy, it's wasting time, it's misusing a tool, it's dangerous, it's going to damage your tool, and you're using your, if you can pack something, why not bring it? There's so many people that'll carry one knife that they plan to do all their chopping, cutting, sawing, carving, etc. with, and that's just stupid if you can bring more tools than that. So anyways, I might do a separate video on that, but first of all, you're going to notice this pack. The difference here is I was using a High Sierra Long Trail, a 90-liter pack, and I swapped it out for this, which is it's measured in cubic inches at around 32,000, which is actually about 53 liters. And so I switched to this mostly because I cut about 12 pounds of gear and quite a bit of space. So it's my new pack. It's an SOC bug out bag, and it has more of a tactical design. So first of all, let me show you what's on the outside here. This is a new tool here. This is a Tom Brown tracker. I've been very happy with this knife. I haven't heavily used it yet, but 1/4 inch thick blade, full tang construction, a very nice knife, and a little Kydex sheath here. I'll probably do a gear review on that soon, but anyways, and then right here we have a Leatherman Raptor. Now, probably wondering why I have this outside of my pack and what it is. Well, first of all, on the end here we have a glass breaking pummel. So if I need to gain access or leave a car or vehicle or something like that, I got this right out there. I can pop it out, I can break the window open, whatever. Also, this has a little hook right here for skinning and cutting belts. And then we fold it out, and we have a beastly pair of scissors that can cut through leather and Velcro, ballistic nylon, just canvas, everything. They're just powerful, powerful scissors. So this is kind of my small little rescue tool. You know, if I'm in a car that something happens, I can cut out of my seatbelt and break the glass in about 2 seconds with this. It's also a good tool for gaining access to things. So that's on the outside. You've already seen I have my Gerber machete with a saw blade on the back strapped to the side there. So I'm just going to go in by layers here and show you. First of all, our outermost layer, new addition here, waterproof headlamp, very powerful. It's got some different options on that for brightness, etc. Cut down to 10 batteries, all sealed with electrical tape. Another new tool, the Leatherman Wave Multi-Tool, which is, in my opinion, the best multi-tool there is, bar none, except for maybe a Leatherman Charge or a Victorinox Spirit. But they're pretty similar. Also my Oakley sunglasses, which I had just recently taken out of the bag because we had a pretty sunny drive this weekend, but nice pair of Oakleys. Now we open up into this pouch right here. First of all, I have my earplugs in their little metal case. We have our emergency flashlight. Secondary flashlight. We have our little fillet knife. Pen, notepad, passport, IDs, etc. And back here tucked away we have the Gerber Bear Grylls survival hatchet. So I'm going to zip that up and we'll get into the next pocket. Now in this pocket we have my fire starting kit, same as my previous video. Fishing kit, also the same as the previous video. Got my Nalgene bottle down here. And that's another thing, it's empty. I had it filled with stuff before, but I want easy access, so in this little pocket, another new tool, a Camillus ST6 with Japanese AUS 8 steel. Great little bushcraft knife. So that was a nice addition to the kit. Got our bear spray, our gallon Ziploc bags, and just an extra dry bag right there, 8 liter. And then I have an accessory pouch right here, which contains a space blanket, extra Ziploc bag, pocket Bible, hand warmers and body warmers. We have our 100% DEET, couple bungee cords. Bungee cords are great for improvised shelters. Here's a new addition here. We have a Goal Zero AAA and AA battery charger. They're fully charged in there right now. It's also got a nice little flashlight on it. I have all the cables so I can hook it up to different devices. Like I can charge my phone with the battery charger, and I can charge the batteries in there with my hand crank radio. So that's a pretty cool addition. And I believe I also have some carabiners in here. So adding the reusable batteries, rechargeable batteries like that, I felt was just an excellent addition to the kit overall. Their charge or whatever. Then we unclip this here. And in here we have the main compartment. Now we have my barter kit, same as before. Cigarettes, MP3 player, various forms of cash, gold coins, etc. Lighters. Have my gas mask, using the same gas mask with the cartridges. Here we have my extreme emergency kit, again the same as before. Katadyn Backpackers water pump, and purification tablets, same as before. Oh, I did make one change to the extreme emergency kit. I have an iodine dropper in there. Poncho. My clothing, same as the other video, just compressed them real small and got them into this little bag. These are all Sea to Summit bags, by the way. Here we have my small gear and tools. I added, I bought a Gear Aid gear repair kit from Cabela's, and I threw that in there. So that is a small change I made. Sleeping bag and shelter system, same as before. SOL escape bivvy and emergency bivvy, 4 tent stakes, a backpacker's tarp, and my 50 feet of paracord. Only addition is I added another 50 feet of paracord, so I have 100 feet now. This is my cooking and hygiene kit. Now this one I made quite a few changes to, because if you've seen my last video, I'm using stainless steel for a mess kit, and it's a little heavy, little difficult to use. First of all, I do have one stainless steel frying pan, Mountain House food, Backpacker's Pantry. Got my, I cut down to one fuel canister because I feel that fire is going to be my main source of cooking, and that's just my emergency cooking for maybe my first night out before I get a good fire going or something. Utensils. The rest of this is just my shampoo and lotion down there. This is my new cooking system. It's a GSI outdoor kit here, Micro Duelist they call it. And there's a few reasons why I like this. Number one, this little pouch it comes in is actually waterproof and you can wash dishes in it, so that's pretty cool. Now we have this here. I like having a larger pot because most of my cooking involves either making a stew out of wild edibles, fish, small game, or cooking water to put into my Mountain House meals. So making teas out of pine needles, things like that. So typically being able to boil a large amount of water is the most important thing to me. It's got a nice little lid on here. Now inside of here we have these two little containers, and each of these containers pops out to a bowl underneath it, and inside of it we have, in this one we have spices, wet wipes, napkins, and green tea. And then in this other one we have utensils. I added a dishcloth and some chapstick. So that was a nice addition to my kit because it allows me to have not only more kitchen supplies, but it lets me boil more water, and that's something that's very important to me. And then here we have my emergency and first aid kit. So this is where I really added quite a bit to it. Got my Eaton survival tool, hand crank, solar panel, radio, flashlight, and charger for different devices. We got my air horn, my waterproof walkie-talkies with a 23-mile radius. Now here we have my comprehensive first aid kit, and I have added hundreds of dollars worth of gear between the two kits in here. This thing is just packed out with gear. I mean, it's just thick with gear. You probably can't even tell in the video, but I'm telling you, I added, I bought two $50 first aid kits and a $150 first aid kit. Picked all the best parts and split them between this kit and this kit down here. And I also purchased a wilderness and travel medicine book, and I believe another new addition here, if I can find it, yep, would be a Swiss Army multi-tool, just because they actually can assist you greatly in a lot of medical situations. Nice little sharp knives, scissors, picks, toothpick, tweezers, etc. So it's a great little medical tool. That's almost all my kit here. The last thing is in the back. I have tucked away here my CRKT tactical combat knife. I think I showed this in the other video. I like to carry a few different style knives. I like having the Camillus ST6 as just a small fixed blade, totally straight edge carving and camp chore knife. My outer knife is my Tom Brown tracker for more serious bushcraft use, and then this is my combat and tactical knife. And in here I also added a Gerber dime multi-tool. Excellent little thing. I also have a Smith survival tool knife sharpener and a little wad of duct tape. So that is my new and improved bug out kit. Of course, I beefed up my first aid kit immensely. Right now, between the two first aid bags, my first aid kit contains the best parts of 7 pre-made first aid kits. I bought 2 of these Sportsman Series medical kits. I bought a $150 one from the same company. I bought 3 smaller ones from Walmart. I bought a ton of accessories, and so I just feel very comfortable with that beefed up first aid kit. I'm going to do a separate video, go over it, talk about everything in there, and just talk a little bit about wilderness medicine and wilderness medical treatments. So thanks for watching, and tune in for more videos.